Um, Genesis chapter 6. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born to them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all the which they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown. So before there were giants, there were also normal human beings. So they interacted with the normal human beings, and they got great men. And this is, and they are told that now their life was shortened, because God is saying that the spirit shall not always strive in the man. So he had to reduce their life expectancy. And that's why nowadays there is no human being who can live for more than 120 years, because they were told that God's descendants will be living for the maximum of 120 years. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the heart, and that every imagination of the Lord of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that him and made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. God's descendants now, God now started to regret, because there was evil, men became evil. They were very evil in their heart, that God now when regretted creating human beings. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and the beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowl of the air, for it repent me that I have made them. God descended to destroy human beings, the whole of His creation. But Noah found grace in the eye of the Lord. Noah was a good person. He was the only one who was good. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man, and the perfect in his generation. And Noah walked with God. And Noah begat 3 sons: Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh and corrupted his way upon the earth. And God said unto Noah, the end of the flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the hand. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Rooms shall thou make in the ark, and shall pitch it within and without with pitch. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, the breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A window shall thou make to the ark, and in a cubit shall thou finish it above. And the door of the ark shall thou set in the sides thereof. With the lower second and the land stories shall thou make it. And beyond, even I do bring a flood of water upon the earth to destroy all flesh, where it is the bread of life from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. But with thee I will establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou and their sons, and their wife, and their sons' wives with thee. And for every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt you bring into the ark, to keep them alive with them. They shall be male and female. Of fowls after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping being of the earth after his kind. 2 of every sort shall come into you, to keep them alive. And take thou into view of all the food that is eaten, thou shalt gather it to you, and it shall be for food for you and for them. Thus did Noah according to all that God commanded him, so did he. Yeah. God decided to punish people, he decided to kill, to destroy this creation, but there was Noah who was just. So he used Noah to make an ark so that they could not perish with other people. And with his wives, sons' wives, the relatives, so that he could continue with the generation later. And also animals. Every animal, a male and a female, and also food, they could survive. So that God could send a flood to punish the people because they had become people all over the earth. They intermingled and with the giants who are evil. So God regretted creating an other, so he decided to destroy it. That is what chapter 7 talks about. Chapter 6 talks about.